Alright, back again, Luke here. And today we've got out the old Sony PlayStation, and I figured we could put in this game here. Rapid Racer. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. Well, this is a game that I originally wound up picking up, I believe, a few years ago. And when I bought it, it was pretty reasonable. It was, actually, it was kind of cheap. And just going by what it looked like on the back for the cover art, I thought, well, this might be a game to pick up and play, and sure enough, this is a pretty good one. So we'll let the intro roll through here. It's not very long at all. In fact, it's not really much of an intro, but we'll let it go, and it's got a pretty cool little beat to it. And there we go. Short and to the point. Now, some really cool stuff about this game here is you can get different boat upgrades. You can get different upgrades for each boat. So, for example, like acceleration, you can get the engine, changed handling, all these different upgrades, which is kind of nice. In the options menu, there's only two options here. You can try and adjust the sound, or you can load from your memory card. We'll just load the memory card here. That way you can see a bit of some different tracks. In the game too, it really does give you some benefit if you don't use turbos. You do have turbo boost ability in the game, but by not using it, you can actually get more stuff here. Just leave this the way it is. You can see different boats and different patterns here. Like by upgrading it, you can go back and choose the ones that you've used before. But there are quite a few boats here to unlock. Still haven't unlocked all of them, but nonetheless here, we'll grab a boat. And the further you get in the game, you can select different tracks here. This is the day track, where you have to go from the beginning here up until the last track in level 4. Then it'll switch over to the night tracks, and then this will go up to level 7. So you'll notice also too, some of these say bonus next to them, and the bonuses are where you collect all 5 of the wrenches, or at least 5 of the wrenches that are in the game while you're racing. And by collecting those, it'll give you a chance to do a bonus. The bonuses will give you 3 chances to clear the bonus, which once again you have to try and collect 3 different wrenches. And once you do that, then you can get a boat upgrade. So it'll give you some tips down at the bottom as well. But it's a really fun game here for the cost. I mean, this is probably quite cheap, I would assume, right now, but main buttons here is X is your Excel. You're going to use your D-pad to turn left and right, but you're also going to use your left and right bumpers here, R1 and L1, which can be quite... this game can be almost impossible if you don't use them, because it'll help you steer much, much better by using both of them. But the game really does, I mean, it tosses you around in the game quite a bit. So, other things in the game too, since this is the beginning stage, it really is not going to show you, but it will throw you backwards and such. It does give you a chance to get back up in front, if you're lucky. So, one of the things here, in order to use the turbo, is you're going to press the triangle button. So. Let's see if we can get through here. Actually, I think I'll turn this thing down just a little bit here. But as you can see here, this is just the beginning stage, so it's not too bad, but it still will test your patience here and your skill, because if you do get hit and kind of knocked off to the side, you'll, wind up getting turned around like this, and trying to come back from a fall like that, usually in some of the later stages, is quite difficult. And still in the first stage here, it's not too bad. You can still bring it back, but it actually has some really decent graphics for its time too. I mean, these PlayStation graphics look pretty nice compared to some of the original PlayStation games here. At the end of the game, it'll also tell you, or at the end of the stage, it'll tell you how many turbos you collected and how many you used. So, but a pretty fun game overall, I think. And although the nighttime stages, they're basically, while they are exactly the same as the daytime stages, the only difference is they have different colors for it being at night. It still has a quite huge difficulty, or a difficulty increase from the earlier stages, as you need to have upgrades for your boat in order to get through it. If not, you'll just wind up getting slaughtered. People pass you left and right. You'll notice the arrows in the bottom right behind you, and you can see the 3 green dots here are my turbo. Eventually what you can get to is you'll get the hammer or the wrench throughout the different stages here, which will allow you to do bonus or upgrades. But in this stage here, it's not available. It's still the beginning one. Well, we'll try maybe one of the later stages so you guys can see what that one looks like. And here you can see how many turbos you collected, how many you used throughout the game. And it'll give you an option to save, but it'll only give you an option to save if you get first. If you don't get first, you can't save. It'll just say like hard luck, and you'll have to do again. And it won't give you the option of the memory card here, so we're just going to continue and go on. And let's go on to maybe one of the harder ones here, like level 4. This one's kind of nice. It does have a lot of waves in it to where it starts throwing you around left and right, and it's kind of hard to keep it in the center, but this one will also introduce some red dots, and the red dots will take away from the turbos that you get. So let's say if you get a turbo and then you get a red dot, the turbo will disappear. So each red dot kind of like erases the turbos. So you really got to be careful with those. And if you get like 2 red dots or so, that means you have to get 3 turbos in order to be able to use 1 turbo again. But the music to the game is quite good as well. I mean, for those of you who are fans of Wipeout series or kind of boat racing, any kind of racing games, I suppose, this might be a fun one just to pick up and give a shot. As, like I said, it's probably not too expensive, and it is a lot of fun. The fact that it does have the upgrade system to it makes it a lot more fun. Let's see if we can get one more of these. And even if you get all of the yellow... Oh no. Even if you get all of the yellow wrenches here and you don't get first, you won't be able to try the bonus stage. So you can see here, this thing's taken away. Took away my turbo. But it can get quite intense here. And especially the faster and the more upgrades you get for your boat, you'll find yourself just flying across the screen here. I don't even know where the last upgrade one or another upgrade one is. There's usually 6, I believe, so that was 1, I think. missing them left and right. Ah, I just missed another one. No. All I have to do is fill that last slot down there, which is going to be probably the most difficult, as I can't seem to find or land on one more of these. Ah, there we go. Nice. As long as I can keep this here without getting turned around too much, I should be all set. We do have some turbos we can use, so although I'm running out because I've got these red ones, I've got one red one. But yeah, if you can find this one for a reasonable price, I would totally recommend picking it up, as it does have a lot of benefit, a lot of, I think, replay value to it. It's a really good racing game, though. Ooh. Let's see, I lost one of my turbos again, and I got it back. Sometimes it's good to use them before you lose them, just to keep you ahead of the game. And this should be it. Bonus time. Oh no, we still got one more lap. Jeez, I thought that was the last one. And nonetheless, just want to share with you guys a little bit of a look at what Rapid Racer looks like for the PlayStation. And it's a great game. It's quite challenging, and I think it has a lot of benefit to going back and playing it again, especially with the different boats that you can get or you can unlock, and the upgrades that you can get for each boat. But yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Watching the next 5 minutes of me continuing to play after I said I was gonna stop. Go, go, go! Shouldn't have to worry too much. I think the other guys there are quite far behind. But the one nice thing about the bonus stage is it's not super difficult as long as you go slowly and you just kind of make sure that you get all of the objects that you have to get within the allotted period of time. There are some blue orbs that you'll also see sometimes in different stages, especially in the bonus stage, which will show you or which will stop time, so you'll be able to see that. Oh no. Should be the end up here. There we go. Nice. So this will give us a chance to do the bonus stage. It'll flash the little bonus sign now. And we'll go over here and try the bonus stage out. Now once again, the bonus stage is kind of nice because it'll give you 3 options that you can choose, like which one you want to upgrade. So you can just choose, go through which one you want to. And just by kind of lightly tapping the controller here, and I think just going slowly and making sure that you line everything up. That one there is a time freeze. I think you can clear everything in the correct amount of time here. You don't have to use anything too crazy. But if you don't get it, you won't clear it, so. There we go. And then it'll show us our upgrade that we got here, and it'll say how much or what percentage it upgrades. There we go, 60% upgrade, so. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun game. Overwrite. And these upgrades, like I said, they're extremely necessary, especially if you want to get on with the later stages here with the night tracks. These ones will just eat you alive, but we'll just try one just for maybe a couple minutes here, and then we'll leave it at that. So this is one that's quite challenging. You'll notice the red dots are almost everywhere here. Now that my boat is super quick, this makes it 10 times more difficult. I mean, this was hard before when the boat wasn't so fast, but now it's much more challenging. That's not good. I don't think I can really use the turbo anyway in this stage. It'll destroy me. Get all these red ones. Which means trying to get the green ones here is going to be worse. Keep it together. This thing is hard to control. Oh no is right. Whee. I don't think we're gonna see any bonus stage for this one, that's for sure. But just being able to clear this thing, I think, will be a huge plus. Last lap here. And this thing is just hauling. Getting turned around. Just missed it. Ooh, was right. Come on. At least we should be able to get first. There we go. Good fun. Good reckless driving. Alright. See you guys again here soon.